has been and gone. We are now on to week 1.
Yeah, baby.
Week 0, with it being the beginning, the start of it all, wasn't the best. I didn't work out. However, I was working loads. I was working every day last week, to be fair. However, what I did do was that in the mornings, I did get up a bit earlier in the mornings to take Femi out, and we were out for an hour walking. Got my majority of my steps in, like between 4.5 to 5,000 steps a day, and then I just got the rest done when I was in work throughout last week. It is a bit late. It's like 11:30 now. I've just literally finished eating, so I'm just waiting for my food to digest. I know it's late. Today was slightly off plan, but I hit all my protein goals. Because when I got back from the gym, I was diddling and daddling about, and then I eventually made my brunch, which was a bagel with egg white salmon, smoked salmon, and high protein bagels with 1 kiwi. That is like one of my rotation meals, that brunch meals that I have when I've got time on my hands. So I was meant to have a burger bowl, did not have time. I just couldn't be asked to cook. I didn't have everything, so I was studying, so I made my wrap a bit late. So I had my Costco chicken nuggets, and then I had some lettuce, and I made some Greek yogurt dressing to go with it, and I hit my protein goal for the day. I did go over with my carb intake, but however, I'm not too worried about that, because at the end of the day, I do need that carb, just because today was a leg day. It was a big muscle group day, so that is I'm logging everything on my fitness pal. Tomorrow I will be having what I'm meant to be having, which is the burger bowl and my Chipotle. No, what I can't think of the word right now. But all in all, my meals last week were pretty alright, on plan. So it's just going to be the same meals this week. So I'm looking forward to week 1 and doing the rest of it, and and see how it goes. So we've only got 11 weeks to go. Yeah. Oh, I have actually also got a photographer to do my photo shoot at the end of 12 weeks. So I just got to get the venue sorted, but I've got a photographer, so
It's happening! It's happening!
11 weeks to go. Huh. I had to stop at the petrol station, get a quick energy drink for during my workout, and I didn't eat anything, so I'm gonna have a quick, oh my god, it's melted. I'm starting off with leg day with the treadmill. I'm gonna literally start walking backwards, which to help with my knee joint. So I do this for 5 minutes. Then we're going over to the gym floor, and we're just going to do dynamic stretches just to warm up the joints and loosen up the joints there, and to make it easier for when I am actually starting lifting heavy. On the leg extensions, and remember when I got my sports massage, the masseuse said that I've got to do 20 reps at a lightweight. So I did 3 sets of them, and then we're back upstairs doing the hip thrust. I'm actually quite impressed with this because remember, I've not trained for like 2 weeks now. So I do start off with a warm-up set and then I get straight into my working set, which I was doing. Give me a second, I need to actually look at my logbook. It was 80 kg. I just remember that I do need to, once I get to the top of the range, it's just to squeeze. We went on to the RDLs. This I struggle with just because I'm hypermobility, that I literally have to work on my mind to muscle connection. It was a tough one. I'm praising the Lord that is done. And this, Bulgaria split. Who the hell loves? I have a love-hate relationship with this because sometimes I can do it, other times I struggle. Finishing off leg day downstairs onto the leg extension, and then from there I literally went to the add an abducting machine and then just finished off there. I didn't do any core today just because I've been here filming for ages. It's time to get home and eat. So I've just got home, so I'm gonna make my breakfast. I am having, I've been craving this actually, I am having a bagel with some Philadelphia, some smoked salmon and some egg whites. Also I'm gonna have some gherkins and I've got a golden kiwi for breakfast. I'm hoping this will keep me full till later on when I have to make lunch, which is a burger bowl. And no, I did not meal prep. And no, I didn't do meal shopping for food. And no, I don't know what the other no is, but that's what's happening. So I'm gonna bung this into the air fryer. And no, I do not have a toaster. I have my air fryer. What I find freaky is sunflowers. So my sister got my mum some sunflowers. I don't know what it is. I just find them freaky. They just freak me out. I don't know. It just is. I think it's the middle. It's like an alien. It is. I think it's an alien. It is literally an alien. So I'm gonna put this in for 4 minutes. 2 minutes on either side. How much I stress about my footwork and just getting better with it and just being lighter on my feet. So I start off with just doing my dynamic stretches for like my footwork there, and then also shoulder taps, which I think is really good for me. And then like I'm working the wrist. Although, yes, I know that I've complained about it, but it is getting better. I can't put as much weight on it, but we are getting there. And then I learn doing this movement from, there is a professional boxer that goes to my boxing gym that works with my coach. I think his name is Hamza, that I want to say. So he literally said that doing this does actually help. Like, do a couple of these doing the length there, and then also it's like, I think he said like walking on your tiptoes and whatnot. I can't remember. And then skipping every day. My ankle, the ankle mobility isn't there, but we got to get it done. And I just noticed now that I am obsessed with pink. I'm just a girl who loves pink, and I do actually need to work on my skipping. So it is skipping every single day. But let's move on and do our agility using our agility ladder. I hate that I love this, but I love to hate it. I need to get better at this, but this is the most frustrating thing that I actually do in boxing. But I know it will benefit me in the long run. But I do actually have to cut my session short just because I had to rush off home. Important to meal prep. I actually enjoy doing meal prep because there is none of this faffing about being like, oh, what am I going to have or anything. I know fair enough, I know what I'm having this week, but I can just go to the fridge and pull it out. I don't have to be in here cooking and everything. So I'm just making my burger bowl. I have changed it slightly, that I'm having just to get a bit more volume. I'm having some cabbage, which I've browned with some onions there. And then there is the burger bowl that I've started to do up. So I've got my lettuce, my tomato and cucumber. So all I've got to do is literally do my mint and my burger sauce, which I am. I love that one. The consistency I enjoy because it's thick. It's not too watery there, so I actually enjoy that one. So that I'm happy about. I've actually used, I think I'm gonna say 100 grams of cabbage. I need the volume. Today, I did a boxing. No, I didn't have boxing. Today's not Friday. Ooh. Okay, let me go ahead and finish off cooking because my head's all. Oh, let me show you what. So normally I have. Let me show you. Normally I have sweet potato, but I'm going to have normal potato. Is my burger bowl. I am so excited to have it. So with my burger sauce, I now use low fat cottage cheese to make it. Gives me that added protein, but I am obsessed with eating this. So good. So I'm gonna have this and this, the Trip Mindful Berry. I'm hoping it is sort of like a drink to before you go to sleep sort of thing. It has got magnesium in it, so we'll see what that's like this morning. But before going to the gym, I've got to just do some basic, just the sun's shining, it's nice outside. Did some laundry yesterday, so I need to get that out. And then we're going to take Femi on a long walk. Well, take him on a long walk. I'm going to try and get half my steps in. So I'm aiming to get 4,000 steps this morning on our walk. So it's going to be like an hour walk. I've looked at what podcast I can listen to and just have some time and conversation with God there. Just because I'm just feeling a little bit, just not lost, but I just need help on this.
road of fitness and losing weight, and I'm like, I've been back on it, back off, back on, back off. But this time I'm like, it's not even like I'm really serious. It's just like I need to push myself, because sometimes it can be uncomfortable, and because I've not been here before. I've not been to this side of the road. I've not been on this side of the road before. So I'm just like, oh, and I keep telling myself, you want it really badly, just do it. But it's not just about you want it really badly. It's just like, you're doing it for yourself and your future self and your kids, and like, I want to be stronger, I want to be leaner. So it's just having like that push. And then, when people say you've got your why has to be really strong, because if it's not, that is literally what puts you back and makes you not cross the finishing line. So I'm making sure that my why is just stronger than looking aesthetically pleasing. And although that is one of the reasons, but I want to be making sure that I'm literally strong, that when I have like my kids, or like even just holding my goddaughters, that I can hold them. When I'm carrying Femi and the shopping, I can do both there. And then, like, my wrist is getting better. I know, like, I've complained about my wrist a few times before, so that's getting better. I'm gonna try do some push-ups at the gym to see if it is like stronger and it can support my body weight there. Yeah, this is what I'm wearing to take Femi out. Here he comes to tell me that we need to go. Okay, we're going. We're going. See, let's go.
Much later.
I have not done a shoulder shrug or deadpans for ages. My wrist has been hurting me. Last time I did it, my feet were uneven. But look at me now. They're both even and straight. Ever since my sports massage, where he ironed out the kinks. Ready to go, slightly annoyed just because I couldn't get the vest exactly 23, but we're still showing up. We're still fueling ourselves with cellulose. Got my playlist on point. I do take off my shoes because I don't want to trip on the Stairmaster. I've done that once before. I learned the hard way. And then I've also got my film ready to go when I've listened to Auntie Celine's album quite a few times. Well, only 2 tracks. So I'll see you at home. I'm back from the gym. Quickly stopped off at Aldi. Let me show you what I got from Aldi. It's just a bit some offer reduced stuff. I'll show you what. I didn't hit my protein goals yesterday, so today I am gonna try and make sure that I hit it. What I'm slightly annoyed about is the 3% fat lean beef is more expensive than the 5%, which I don't get. So this was £5 something for 500 grams, and then the 5% one was £2 something, and I was just like, do you know what, let me just get that. Then I am going to make my Chipotle bowl, which I want to have today. So I've just got a bit more mince to add to my burger bowl today, and then obviously we've got some salad mixes there and some tomatoes, and I've got the lime to do my sort of sweet corn salsa. I did forget to pick up chili, and then we've got some gherkins. I am going to actually do a proper big shop when I next get paid. Yet again, I can't emphasize it enough. Meal prep. I've already got my shopping list down. Have I done it? No. Will I do it? Yes, but that's gonna be next week because money is a little bit tight. But we're still on point. We're still going to just be making sure that we are hitting the nail on the head. I brought some ricotta because I want to use that to make my tiramisu. So I do have to pick up some chocolate cocoa powder to just do a little bit of dusting for that. But that and my silk and chocolate mousse are my two go-to desserts. My sister said that I should try making a sweet potato brownie, but I can't bake. I'm not a baker. But let me make you a meal. Girl, I got you down. I got you down, buddy, bestie. Let me prepare a meal for you, and then you just bring the dessert because. But I am going to try. I'll probably try using chickpeas because that's where I can get the fiber in, and I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna play around with making some dessert. So I'm gonna literally make my food now, sit, eat, and then I've got a bunch of editing to catch up to. Although you probably didn't want to know that because that has to be for my normal vlog. This is my Body Recomp Diaries, so let's not talk about that, okay? So I'm gonna make this dead quick. Gonna put you on charge, and I'll probably let you show you a little snippet here, but I'm still in my gym where I want to quickly eat because I'm starving. I'm literally starving. And then on the menu today is what we had yesterday. So I only had 2 meals yesterday, didn't hit my protein goals. So we need to be on point and hit it today. Today we need to hit it. We need to be hitting it every day to be fair. Okay, let's get cooking. Same meal as yesterday, burger bowl. I changed it slightly because I didn't have time to make my sauce. I had 30 grams of this other sauce, which I'll show you later on. But I'm so excited. Absolutely love me a burger bowl. I have finished eating finally. It took me 3 tries. It wasn't a lot of food. I just made it look a lot. I had like 200 grams of 3% lean beef there, and then I had just like cabbage, lettuce, tomatoes, cucumber, and pickles, and then I had chili sliced cheese on top. And I was just thinking, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I hope I've managed to hit my protein goal, which I probably haven't. So I'm actually going to have a Aldi pudding, which has 20 grams of protein in it. I did have earlier on, I did have one of those yogurt shakes from Aldi because it was 30% off. So I was just like, and that was after I had finished from the gym. So I was just like, oh, before I get home. And I was just like, I didn't want to walk around the shop being hungry because that is the worst thing that you can do. And that is not even the worst thing that you can do. That is the worst thing that I can possibly do is walk around Aldi and I am hungry. So I literally was drinking it while I was walking around because I was just like, I'll be damned if I put anything inside this basket that shouldn't be inside this basket, you know?
1 hour later, 2 hours later, 3 hours later.
I'm back. So I had after logging what I had for the day, I've not quite hit my macros. So I went to make a quick little sweet treat because we all know I got a sweet tooth. So I have made, let me ignore me the way I'm sat. So, because Femi sat here, I had made a yogurt bowl. I don't know what to call it. So it's got high protein yogurt, the one from Aldi, because I'm making a switch. I'm trying not to. Well, I say I'm trying not to have. I don't want to. I'm trying. In order for me, let me start again. In order for me to get my protein intake, I'm making a switch from 0% fat to just having high protein yogurt. So I got the one from Aldi. That one's like £1.60. Fair enough, it's only got 500 grams in the container, and I'm used to having like 1 kilo of yogurt. Not in one sitting, but I'm used to having that inside the fridge. So I'm making the switch. So I will be purchasing more £1.60 high protein yogurt. Then, obviously, you know me, I'm in my phase of making everything from scratch by myself. I did make a yogurt compote with chia seeds. It's a strawberry one. And then I got these, I had these cookies. I should have showed you the cookies. It is, I'll show it to you tomorrow.
Tomorrow will come, and she will forget to show you the cookie.
The ones that I have there. So I just broke it up, added it in with my collagen, and I'm hoping it will taste like peanut butter.
Jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat.
I need to tell myself that. But I want to hit my protein intake. So with everything that I've eaten today, I even weighed out my olive oil that I used to cook my cabbage and my minced meat. And yeah, basically I measured it out. So everything that has entered past these lips of mine, I was going to say something, but I'm not.
Girl, really?
I'm not going to say that because that hasn't. That hasn't.
Focus!
But I was gonna just say anyway. So everything that has passed these two lips here, I have had. So I've got 216 calories left. I'm not too fussed about that as long as I'm hitting my macro. So if we go into, this is just for the day. So if we go and click here, okay, so and look at my nutrients for today, I've got 25 grams left of protein. I don't know if like you can see that. And then I've got 10 grams of carbs left. My fiber, I've got 9 grams. I'm thinking if I have a kiwi before I go to bed, I should hit it. But then again, I'm like, I've got no space. Once I eat this, I am literally full. Considering I have not meal prepped everything inside the fridge, I'm pretty happy with this. So if I go ahead and complete the diary for the day, it says if every day were like this, you would weigh 105 pounds in 5 weeks. Okay, I know I haven't put a goal. Well, when I say a goal, a number that I want to reach. But if that's saying that, Body Bestie, if that's saying that, then I might just have to put a number on it. I might just have to put a number on it. But we're only in week 1. May God continue to give me the strength to make it into the 12 weeks. But that's looking good. That is looking good. So I'm going to enjoy my PB&J. I'm going to think about PB&J when I eat this because I don't think it will taste like it. But so I won't come back and tell you that I've eaten my kiwi. Just know, I'll let you know tomorrow if I have eaten my kiwi.
Like the cookie she was meant to show you, she forgot. But just know she did eat the kiwi.
Yeah, like literally.
That was my friend Sasha. We went for a walk. Guess how many steps I have achieved today. I am so happy. Let me drum roll, please. Gone and done, I don't know if you can see it, it's still loading, but I've done 14,000, oh, is it 15 actually? 15,063 steps. I'm so happy with that today. So if every day, if like my non-active days are like this is going to be really good. As well as, okay, fair enough, with as well as my other days where I am walking. So I normally get 5,000 steps with Femi in the morning. So if I can literally get this every single time that I am literally not working on my days off, and sometimes on my days where I am working, and my Chipotle bowl, that is what I'm excited for. That is what needs to be on point. That is what I've been thinking about this, because I can make my fried bulgur wheat, which is on point. I've got that down to a T. I want to nail this recipe because I want to make sure that I have it within my 2-week meals. So let's get cooking. It's everything. So we've got the tomatoes for the salsa. Oh, I forgot to bring out the onions. My Chipotle chicken, because I don't want to use sour cream. I'm using Greek yogurt. I've got full fat Greek yogurt here because then want to just keep that tastiness. Then we've got our cheese, our lettuce there, our black beans, our bone broth, which we cook our bulgur wheat in, our coriander, or I don't know what the Americans call it, I can't even, cilantro, I think that's what it is. We've got our chilies, and we've got our red pepper, and then we've just got to get our sweet corn. But everything is pretty much good to go. So that's done. This is the guacamole, the beans, the bulgur wheat with coriander and zesty lime, some lettuce, the chicken, the sweet corn salsa, the sauce, sour cream sort of thing, then the mushrooms, peppers and onions, and then we've got the cheese. So that is my Chipotle bowl. Home from boxing, that was really a good session. Although I was late, I did have to do, obviously you saw that I had to, what did I have to do? I had to go on the speed back to make up the time, but it was a good session. So I am going to have breakfast. I did pack my yogurt bowl with me because I was meant to go to Aldi with my mum. I did go over to Aldi. However, our sales rep was off sick today, so they tried to give me a different sales rep, and I was just like, no, I wanna You know me. Once I like something, I'm gonna stick to that. I'm loyal. So we are having our yogurt bowl, which is 220 grams of the high protein yogurt. Then I've got my berries, which is 80 grams. I've got mixed pumpkin seeds in there. I don't know why and you can't see. And there we go. Isn't that better? Then we've got our peanut butter, which has our fats. I think that's 20 grams in there. I was going to add some honey, but I'll see what it... let me not forget. I added some collagen. You know me. I've got to add my collagen in there. So that is my week done. I may work it out tomorrow. I may just to make up for Tuesday, because I didn't complete everything that I wanted to do Tuesday, and I didn't do stuff like my core work there. And I'm just contemplating, am I going to? That is a different story. I don't know why I'm whispering, but can you hear me? You probably can't hear me, so we'll work out. I do need to message a boxing baddie who goes to my gym, because she reached out and said that she's happy to go for evening walks. I might reach out and message her if she wants to go for an evening walk today. Yeah, so that's it really. I've got nothing else to add. What's going to be for lunch and dinner? The same thing that I've had. My burger bowl, which I am obsessed. I need to actually do my what is the thing that I need to do? My sweet potato. And then I'm having what I had yesterday, my chicken Chipotle bowl. So nothing exciting there. So I'm not gonna sign out because I'll probably catch you later. But yeah, speak later. Bye, buddy, bestie. I am starving. Well, I'm not actually starving. I am hungry, so I'm gonna eat now. Otherwise, in the next hour or so, I am gonna be ravenous starving. So I keep saying so a lot. Oh gosh, that's really irritating me. I am going to have my Chipotle bowl, just because I haven't done my potato for my burger bowl, and I do not have the energy right now to start dicing up my potatoes, so that's going to be for dinner. So we're just going to get everything that we need that we made yesterday. See, do you see why now I love meal prepping? Just how you don't understand when you the way you meal prep. So you just go into the fridge and you just be taking out what you need. Come on, we need to start meal prepping. We need to start meal prepping. So obviously I've got my sweet corn. Got the sweet corn salsa. I just need to add my golden kiwi. Got my lettuce in there. Got my beans in there. So let's get everything out. And then I have got, what is this? This is the mushroom sauce. Chicken. We got the guacamole. Mole. And then we got cheese. Okay. Jeez. And then we got the rice. And that is a nashi apple for my mum. She likes them. Because that is essential in salsa. I forgot, and you'll get Femi's food. He's gonna be hungry. How good does this look? Oh my god, I cannot wait. Do you know what? Let me tuck in, and let's move that out the way. But let me tuck in a little bit and just. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I am so. Maybe it's just because I'm like really hungry, but considering I've never had Chipotle bowl, but this is and that sweetness from the kiwi with the sweet corn salsa, oh, just takes it to another level. Oh my gosh. I'm eating like I've never eaten before. I'm so sorry. But this is just too good. This is definitely on the meal plans. If I'm eating this every week, girl, bestie, this girl's supposed to be dropping the inches, supposed to be falling off. And you'll eat this and then go and edit. Bad manners over here. Say what? I am having my juice, my squash in there. I'm gonna eat this because I need to actually edit this. This first week vlog is gonna be long, okay? But hear me out. Not all of them are gonna be this long, okay? This is just the first week. After like first couple of weeks, you guys are gonna know what I'm working on. So we're not gonna dive in as much. Doing my workouts and everything like that, like me showcasing my workouts there, but I will be definitely showcasing my boxing because you know me, like the aim is to qualify and end up being a boxing coach as well as transformation and people and building people's confidence and women's confidence and all of that. But we'll talk on that on the other vlogs, on the not weekly vlog. So let's just go and eat this, and I hope you enjoy my first week of Body Recomp Diaries, and I will catch you next week for week 2. So thank you for being there for me, Body Bestie, and just being my accountability coach. I hope you have a great week, great weekend whenever you are watching this. Just remember, stay empowered, be impressive, be driven, and stay your authentic self. Bye, love you.